Hey everybody, so I know I haven't been posting any YouTube videos lately just because I've been busy. I did get furloughed again, and well, not today. I'm actually back at work, and excuse my skin. My skin's been pretty stressed. But a lot of life updates. Let me try and set my phone down. Oh my gosh, this is really hard to hold. Well, there's been a lot of different things happening in my... I did do a video, but then I was just like, I don't want to upload it. I just didn't feel good about it, so I was just like, hey, I'm not going to upload it. I was doing pretty good in October, and then I decided my last video that I was supposed to post on Halloween week, I did not. I'm so stupid. I didn't have it edited at all, and I was just like, you know what, it's just not going up. So, yeah, I wanted to do an update video from my phone just so you guys know what's going on with my channel. I mean, I haven't done anything really. Last time I did an upload like this, I think it was an update on my life a year after my mom passed away. So, I don't know if you guys have seen my videos in the past, and excuse my robe and my pajamas. If you see my videos in the past, you have probably come across a video about my dog, Jujubee, and her epilepsy. So I had done a video on that, wasn't claiming to be like an end-all fix-all type thing for epilepsy with CBD oil, but it did help her through a lot of her life, and I'm unfortunately sad to update. I'm sad to update that my dog Jujubee had passed away. That's probably why I haven't done any videos. She got really sick in October. We don't know if it was directly caused by her epilepsy. It could have been a lot of things. She did kind of slip a disc in her back because she likes to jump off of things, and she jumped off of a bed and hurt herself. We already had like a plan of action to get that fixed without surgery, because surgery was just too invasive, and for her little body it's just too much. So we decided to do acupuncture. We started noticing she was dragging one of her back legs in October. It was around my week after my birthday is when she started dragging that leg, in October, and well, mid-October. And I asked the vet what was going on, and they said, oh, it could be a lot of things. So I just didn't know what to do. So we thought maybe she had sprained her ankle, maybe the cold was hurting her, maybe she had arthritis. So we were just kind of like, she's been through a lot in her life. She's almost died twice in her life because when we got her, she had health problems to begin with. She had oh my gosh, I look terrible. She had 2 parasites when we got her, and hypoglycemia, which we almost lost her as a pup. Then she started getting epilepsy and seizures, and it was really bad, and it was just constant all the time. So when we went to Denver, we moved to Denver, and it really got bad. It was like 6 times a day, and that's when we found Pet Relief and the CBD oil, and we tried that, and that actually really helped calm her epilepsy. And then it just got better, and she didn't have any issues. I mean, occasionally she'd have issues, but she didn't have them as like often. She'd have them maybe like once a month, or whenever the weather was just really bad, that's when she would have it. Then we moved back to New Mexico. It got a lot better, and then yeah, it's just she was doing fine, and then she did slip her, like, not slip the disc, but it was like one of the vertebrae was pinching a little bit on her spinal cord, just a little bit, to cause her back legs to kind of give out. So we were like, oh, we got to do something. So the acupuncture was to relieve the pressure in the spinal cord, and when I noticed she started being very different after my birthday. She started dragging her back leg, and then all of a sudden she started dragging both legs and pretty much not feeling the bottom half of her body, which was very, very scary. So I took her to the vet, and they said, yeah, it's a slip disc, and recommendation would be to try acupuncture if you don't want to do surgery, because it could work. There's no guarantees in surgery, there's no guarantees in acupuncture. So we thought the most invasive way would probably be the most dangerous way to do it, because her little body, she was only like 6 pounds, her little body couldn't handle a surgery like that. So we would have lost her in surgery if we did the surgery route. So we did acupuncture, and I went to the first session, and I did notice that day she was kind of drifting. She was kind of doing this, and then just like coming back to it. It was so weird. So there was something neurological happening to her, and we knew with her epilepsy, there was a lot of neurological damage from the epilepsy, so we thought maybe the epilepsy's getting her finally, and we don't want that to happen. So we ended up doing the acupuncture. I only managed to take her to one appointment because she declined very rapidly after that. But she felt better after she felt really more lively after the appointment, but I took her back to the vet just to make sure, and they said, well, her vitals are really good, everything looks really good, except for, of course, maybe the acupuncture side effects and the steroid side effects would have been bad. It's a bad side effect because she started experiencing stiff legs for a few days, and after the stiff legs, I think that was just when we knew that we couldn't get her back, because I woke up one morning because she couldn't move anymore. Like, she couldn't move her back legs, and she was really stiff, so she couldn't really get up. So she kept peeing on herself, and I had to help her go to the bathroom constantly. Yeah, that morning I woke up to give her a little bath, because she, of course, after she was like drenched in pee from the night, and I felt so bad for her. I wish I could help her, and it was just, you feel helpless in that moment, and you're like, what else can I do for this dog? I ended up giving her a bath, and then I noticed the look in her eyes. She looked very glazed over. Her arms, her front paws were finally limp, but it looked like there was no feeling in her front paws. So it seemed like she was paralyzed pretty much from the neck down, which was really hard. It was a hard day for my family, because we've had her for 9 years, and we fought for her for 9 years. And let me tell you, when we fought for her, we fought for her. We would get up me and my husband would get up every 30 minutes when she was a pup, just to syringe feed her and get her back to health. And it was just hard then. And then with the epilepsy, we tried everything possible. We did everything possible to help with the epilepsy. Unfortunately, the outcome for epileptic dogs is not very good. They don't live as long as healthy dogs, which is unfortunate. So yeah, that morning it was really hard to look at her, because she just looked like she was done. I can see it in her eyes. She just looked at me like, I can't do this anymore, and it broke my heart. So me and my husband talked, and we talked to our children, and we decided to put her to sleep, because it was not looking good for her at all. And this is actually the first time I'm really talking about it. Try not to cry. She was my therapy dog. She was everything to me. She was everything to my family. And it was the hardest thing I had to do. Hardest thing we had to do as a family is to have to put her to sleep. And I've seen my childhood dog go to sleep, and it was very traumatic for me, because I was pregnant with my daughter. And they were telling me, well, you might hear a gasp, and she didn't gasp. She actually went very, very peacefully, very, very peacefully. But me and my kids were crying. They're so inconsolable. I've lost a lot in my life. In the past 5 years, I've lost my mom. I've lost my grandma. I've lost my husband's grandma, which I was very, very close to as well. Of course, he was very close to. Last year, he lost 2 uncles. And then us losing Jujube was just not, it was not fun. Let me tell you, it was not fun. I'm trying not to cry because my kids are out there doing school. But I wanted to post a video to let you guys know where I'm at, and how it's been so crazy with this whole COVID thing. I don't even know if I can say it on camera, but This whole virus thing has been so crazy. I've been furloughed twice. And then when all this happened, it was Jujubee. My dad got COVID. That was hard because I didn't know, because he had to go to the hospital. So I had a lot of things piling up on me. My depression got really bad. Luckily, my husband was there for me to help me through it. My friends were there for me to help me through it. My family was there to help me through it. I did kind of secretly keep a lot to myself from my dad because I just didn't want him to worry about me. I wanted him to worry about his health. But it was scary that my stepmom had gotten COVID. And a lot has happened this year, you know. I got furloughed in March until about May, and then I came back to work. I was so excited to come back to work, and then I got moved to Estee Lauder. Actually, I requested to be moved to Estee Lauder because it was a bigger counter for me, and it was a good challenge for me to grow in the company, which I thought was really exciting, and I was so excited to start that. And then all this happened. Like I started November 8th is when I started at Estee Lauder. I was so excited to get training on new product and just really get into this brand and be a part of a big counter. And we were doing so successful in Impulse. So and I'm so happy that my coworker got the counter manager position at Impulse. So I knew that the counter was going into good hands. But it was a big challenge for me to take on a big counter, and then the whole thing with Jujubee happened, and I didn't get to really, it actually literally started that weekend that we put her down on the 7th, and the 8th is when I was supposed to start at Estee Lauder, and I ended up taking off the day because I was still very distraught about the loss. I was severely depressed on that Sunday when I was supposed to start at Estee Lauder. And last time this happened, my mom had passed away and I had started as a prestige manager at Ulta. So it was just kind of like, oh my God, here we go again. Every time I want a challenge or a day or like a job that is like a dream job, this happens. Something really bad happens. And I'm always afraid to even look for a bigger challenge because I'm like, oh my gosh, what if another bad thing happens? You know, it's just 2 times, it's just a little scary. So, yeah, Jujubee has been gone for, when I'm filming this, a month. Pretty much exactly a month, actually. It's weird that I got on camera and it's been a month since she passed away. It's been very hard on my family, hard on my kids, hard on my husband. I've never seen my husband cry so much, besides when my mom, his grandma, you know, his uncles, you know, I've never seen my husband cry so much. Only really traumatic deaths have really, and family deaths have really caused him to do that, but I mean, it was heartbreaking. And we buried her in the backyard, and that was hard to have to take her. I mean, I was hysterical when she finally took her last breath. And I wrapped her up in this blanket my niece gave me for Christmas last year. She gave me that blanket for Christmas, but she kind of commandeered it from me. She took it from me. She used to love that blanket and being wrapped in it. So I was so excited. Sorry, I'm just looking out my window, and it looks like I live in a cul-de-sac, and people like to do U-turns constantly. But yeah, like, it was very hard to have to go through that. And my family just, we that was the hardest hit for her. Besides, you know, my mom and our grandmas and uncles, you know, this has been pretty hard. And I know a lot of people are like, it's just a pet. No, to us, she was our baby. She was our child. Our oldest, Chalupa, which I think you saw in that video as well, she is still going very strong. We keep her very busy so that she doesn't get depressed or starts missing her sister. We actually decided as a family, because this was just really hard, and I just was afraid for Chalupa to get depressed and my kids not because my dog Chalupa is going to be 14 this month, so she's much older. Me and my husband have had her since we got engaged, so she's much, much older. So we wanted to make sure that the kids had someone that they can play with. I mean, Chalupa's very playful, but she just likes to sleep on top of them all the time. That's her favorite thing to do. She's always been that type of dog, where she would just rather sleep than play all crazy, but she is very hyper for a 14-year-old. So we decided to get another dog. And I know some people were kind of like, it's a little soon. Some people were like, this is best for your family. We decided this was best for our family just because we have so much love to give to animals. We are absolute animal lovers, and we thought this would be very good for our family to give. And this is no way, shape, or form replacing Jujubee. No one can replace that beautiful dog. She was unique, one of a kind. Her personality was just so funny. She was just the light of our lives and will always be the light of our lives. So this in no way, shape, or form is going to replace Jujubee. This is going to be dramatically different from what we usually love in pets. Like, not love in pets, but like, you know, like usually what we're used to. We're used to Chihuahuas. So we are getting a pug. His name, we decided to name him Guillermo. I don't know if you are familiar with the show called What We Do in the Shadows, or the movie What We Do in the Shadows, but in the show, Guillermo is a familiar to Nandor, which is a vampire. And if you haven't seen that show, you need to see that show. It's hilarious. So we decided to call him Guillermo. He's a black pug, and it's a boy. We've never had a boy animal, so this is new for us. My husband's had boy animals, but I've never had a boy animal, so this is going to be interesting to potty train him. We decided to give Chalupa a little brother so that she has somebody, because she's very, very deeply connected to Jujubee. Very deeply connected. So we just decided it would be best for the family, it would be best for her, it would be best for all of us. So we do pick up Guillermo, we're scheduled to pick him up in Santa Fe on the 31st. So he is a purebred pug, and he is a beautiful ebony color. He's so adorable. I've been getting pictures from the lady that breeds pugs, and she's super sweet. So I am excited. We actually decided to do, and I know a lot of people are like, adopt a pet. We're looking for something very specific, and I don't know, my husband just heard, and it's a family, we're helping them out, you know, he comes from a very, very healthy home. So we just decided to do that. It's very different in New Mexico, where there's not a whole lot of places to adopt animals, I guess. I don't know. I'm just used to just being that way, but we had gotten Jujubee from not a good place. I mean, there's people that were selling sick animals. Obviously, we didn't know she was that sick, but we felt so bad for her that we had to help her, or else she would have died as a pup. That's how I see it. Is like I gave her 9 years. We gave her 9 years of the best life we can possibly give her. She was spoiled rotten, and my family knows that. My husband's family knows that. She was so spoiled. But I actually put all her toys away. I couldn't bear to look at them. I put her bed away. It just was too hard to look at anything that was her. But now I feel like we need to start a new year on a positive note, and Guillermo will help us do that. So he'll be our healing process to getting through what we have gone through this past year with all this virus stuff and me being furloughed twice. Luckily, the second furlough wasn't long. It was actually very short. It was like about 2 weeks. Our state shut down for 2 weeks, so I was like, I hope we don't do another one, because I was so ready to go. I had events planned for like virtual. I had like stuff ready to go for Estee Lauder, and then that happened, so it was kind of disappointing. Right now, it's kind of weird because we're only at limited capacity at our store, and of course, I have extremely high goals, and I can't reach those because we have limited capacity. It's all we can do. We're doing our best with what we can. But I do intend on really putting my best foot forward and really working hard at this counter to get extensive experience with this brand. The more I learned about this brand, the more I love it. Just its origin stories, what it stands for, what it does, and the product is actually very intriguing to learn about. So, yeah, I might do some videos with some of my training because I love sharing product knowledge. So I think I'm gonna do some videos with that, just so that I can do that. And this is my personal YouTube channel. It's not in any way, shape, or form meant to push my business. It's just meant to show you my excitement for this brand and excitement for any brand, really, because I talk about Too Faced, I talk about everything. You know, I talk about products that work for me. Lately, I've just been doing a lot of special effects makeup, which I still want to keep doing, but it's very hard for me to do that now that I'm back at work. But yeah, I just wanted to give you guys a life update. I am so sorry. I've been neglecting my channel so terribly, and I just got a new subscriber. I'm like, oh crap, she's she's probably gonna be like, what the heck channel did I subscribe to? It doesn't even have anything going on. It's new. But I promise, guys, I'm trying my best. But understand that now that I'm working at a bigger counter, I am a mom, number one, a wife, number one as well. I will have a new puppy. I might do an introduction to him, maybe. We'll see. But I really wanted you guys to know what was happening with my life and how hard it's been since October. So, and I know I haven't posted since then. I tried posting in the first quarantine, then I went back to work, and it was just like, you know, I had no time. Luckily, I have 2 days off in a row, so I can, because it's hard to go from not working to working. And then I wanted to do videos. I did record some videos during my 2-week quarantine, and I was able to do that, and I just need to edit them and post them. But I wanted to at least give you guys an idea of what's happening with my channel. What do I see with this channel moving forward? I don't know. I think I'm just going to post stuff that I like and post stuff that makes me feel good about filming and editing. Am I going to be your typical YouTube channel? Absolutely not. It never will be. I'm the type of person that's not going to have that kind of channel. It's just going to be a channel of special effects. I might do I don't know, I might try an empties video because I've been kind of saving my empties, stuff that I love, that I've used completely, because that's very rare that I would use a product all the way to the finish. So I collected a bunch of it. So I might do an empties video or my favorite products that have been working for me. As you can see, my skin is just very, very broken out. So I have switched my skincare routine dramatically because I do have to learn about new products. So I really wanted to learn about it. But my skin was pretty red yesterday, and I put some, because the mask irritates my skin, and I put some of my Advanced Night Repair that I got in my beauty box that we have at the store, and I really like it. And honestly, my friend really loves it. She actually was like, it helped clear up my skin. I'm like, wow, that's crazy. I've never really thought about that. But I'm learning still about the product. But yeah, if you have questions Estee Lauder wise, if skincare is your thing, I'm going to be trying to do more of a skincare journey and be very, very religious about it and not skip any steps, because I want my skin to just, I don't want to wear tons of makeup as much as I used to. I'm actually going through a change in like, just, sorry, that was gross. I'm going through a change in my, I guess in my life. I want to wear subtle eyeshadow, if that makes sense. Just because I'm almost 40, and I want to be able to really dial into my skincare instead of like color. Color will come on my days off. Color will come on my special effects makeup, but not have my work makeup. It's got to be subtle. So I feel like this is a great thing, and I just want to try something different. I just want to find something different. So excuse me, I just ate coffee and I hiccuped. Drank coffee. See, I'm so out of it right now. So yeah, that's my life update video. It's very nonchalant. And then I just noticed this. I got this before we shut down, and they're pugs. They're pug pajamas. I didn't realize that. I got this before we decided to get a pug. It's crazy. But yeah, I just really needed to just get on here and let you know where I'm at. I have my background pretty much set, you know, but I haven't filmed anything. It's just really, really sad. And I've been trying to get into my art again, and that's been a struggle. I guess I could say that I just been through a lot of depression and a lot of life changes that it's just been really hard for me to kind of fathom right now. But I really feel like I need to get back into it and just do videos and do art on my face and art in general. I kind of want to do a time-lapse video of a painting that I want to work on, like a really good one that I want to work on. And actually I've had ideas. I wanted to work on some paintings that are inspired by my favorite songs from Lord of the Lost, and also I wanted to update you on my playlist. I wanted to kind of take a trip down memory lane and show you all the music I used to listen to. So I might do like a music section, an art section, and of course makeup section, and of course product section of my channel. So I will try my best to at least do one of those a week, or maybe do 2 a week. I don't know yet. So please stay tuned to my channel. I promise I will try my best to be more attentive to this channel. I'm so sorry. I have empty promises sometimes, but life happens. I'm a mother. I have 2 children, so it's just very, you know, my work, my job, my life, and I'm just very attentive to my family more, and yeah, that comes first. So yeah, thank you guys for sticking around if you have stuck around in my channel. But I hope to really get to 1,000 subscribers so that I can really, really grow the channel and possibly like start doing giveaways or something. Because I would probably purchase stuff with my own money just to do a giveaway, but I can't really do that right now. Not because of finances, just because I'm like, I want to do something special when I reach that really, that big goal of mine to get to 1,000 subscribers. Then I would get to do a giveaway. So yeah, yeah. So hopefully I will have a video posted tomorrow or Wednesday, because I'm off tomorrow and Wednesday, so I have time to edit tomorrow. And then, because I work today, I'm actually got to get ready for work in a bit. And then just post it maybe Friday, and then just start maybe doing it Friday, and then just kind of pick up from there. We'll see how it goes. Because it is holiday, guys, and I work in retail. So that, and I'm going to have a new puppy, so it's going to be a lot. So thank you guys so much for watching my channel, and I hope you guys enjoy the content I have created, and I hope you guys can give me some ideas of content you would like to see. So this is in my most raw form, no makeup, but thank you guys. All right, bye.